Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is from the Amhara region of Ethiopia. 48 hours ago, a Fano commander warned Ethiopian PM Abiy from visiting Gondar. He said that he had launched a special operation in Gondar, around Gondar. What happened after that? Did PM Abiy visit Gondar? Yes, the Prime Minister was in Gondar a few hours ago. Secondly, uh, update for you. I told you about sounds of gunshots being heard at a prison in Somalia, in Mogadishu, Somalia's capital. What happened? Did Al Shabaab carry out an attack, or the militants inside the prison did they try to escape? Thirdly, viewers, Isaias Afwerki president was seen today addressing Sawa recruits. He delivered a speech there at the graduation ceremony of Sawa trainees. 35th round of national service trainees were there. They completed the training. What did Afwerki say during the speech at Sawa? Firstly, viewers, 48 hours ago, Gondar Fano commander said that he had launched a special operation around Gondar. I had a video on that. I told you that the Fano fighters were trying to push toward the city. They were not in the city. I told you they were carrying out attacks in the outskirts of Gondar city, and they said that they would take over airport too, Gondar airport. They said that they were close to airport and they will take over the airport. At the same time, the Gondar Fano commander warned the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy. Hapte Wolle is the name of the Fano commander. He said that if Ethiopian PM visited Gondar, he will be arrested. He said that PM Abiy should surrender to Fano if he visits Gondar, because Gondar Fano is pushing towards the airport, etc. We heard big claims. I told you that flight operation was going as usual, no disruption. I did a video, if you remember. We were waiting for the Prime Minister of Ethiopia visit of Gondar. Obviously, Fano received information in advance that PM was going to visit Gondar. So they have good connections, by the way. Yes, PM Abiy visited Gondar today. He was seen in Gorgara project, which he inaugurated 3 years ago. It's a tourist site. PM Abiy is interested. He's working a lot on building tourist attraction sites. Tourism has been a source of earning for Ethiopian government, but because of conflicts, because of disasters due to climate change, etc., Ethiopia is losing its revenue from tourism sector, especially in the Amhara region. We're seeing that there is considerable decline in the number of tourists visiting the Amhara region. PM Abiy is interested in building these tourist sites to earn money to the visits of diaspora communities to these tourist destinations. So he was there in Gorgara today, in Gondar. Where is Fano? Where is Haptevalde, who claimed that PM Abiy should surrender? And if he used Gondar airport, if arrived in Gondar, he will be arrested by Fano. PM Abiy is there, he's in charge, he's man in command. Sometimes Fanos make tall claims. And I said, by the way, if you remember, that when Haptevalde released the statement, I said that why is he disclosing information about his operation? Operations are launched secretly. No one discloses the launching of operations in advance. Up the wall, they wanted to intimidate PM Abiy, I think, that maybe frightened the Prime Minister would not visit Gondar. But PM Abiy visited Gondar. I say that PM Abiy, I've been saying that PM Abiy is in a strong position militarily, politically, to no serious challenge seems to be rising to remove the Ethiopian PM. Secondly, viewers, an update for you from Somalia. What happened? Where a prison saw fighting. It wasn't. I told you in the morning that Mogadishu main prison was the scene of fighting. Uh, Information was limited at that time. Now we'll see more information. Did Al Shabaab carry out attack on President Mogadishu? No, it wasn't attack from outside, but some prisoners they tried to uh, escape from the prison. Somehow they managed to acquire weapons, including hand grenades. They fired at security guards. Three security guards were killed. Five militants were killed too. Forces, obviously, they resisted. Several prisoners were injured in fighting between the prisoners who wanted to escape and security guards. Five security guards were injured too. Three killed, five injured. And five prisoners killed, and around 20 were injured in this incident. How did the prisoners who tried to escape are from Al Shabaab reported? How did they acquire weapons inside the prison? Hand grenades. Generally, prison police is not armed with hand grenades. Generally, they have small weapons. But they acquired weapons either from outside or they snatched weapons from security forces. But their attempt to escape was foiled and several were killed in this prison break attempt. Last week, Isaias Afwerki in present was seen today in Sawa. Sawa is called the backbone of Eritrean defense by Eritrean government. But Sawa critics, international organizations say that numerous organizations say that Sawa is the place where recruits are sent forcibly, where they have to study and undergo military training at the same time. And those who arrive in Sawa, they cannot leave Sawa. There is no specified limit. They will only leave Sawa, they will only leave national service. After Sawa military training, they become part of national service, some of them. And they remain part of national service sometimes indefinitely. There is no limit to the duration of national service. In the final year of secondary school, in the final year of intermediate exam, intermediate studies, the students report at Sawa. But Eritrea says that it had to make national service, military training mandatory because it was faced with external threats. Westerners were backing TPLF's enemies. Westerners were backing TPLF. Westerners were backing Eritrean enemies. Eritrea was left with no option but to train its entire population to defend the country. Isaias Afwerki spoke there. Interestingly, he did not say a word about regional security situation, about Eritrean enemies, etc. He only addressed the recruits. He told them that Sawa was launched because of the distinct challenges which were faced by Eritrean government, and he hoped that the recruits who graduated today will continue working for the country. We are hoping that maybe after Pretoria deal, national service will come to an end, or at least there'll be a limit to the national service. But situation still the same. Sawa military training mandatory for every youth, for each and every youth, and no limit announced to the national service for youths who become part of the national service. Thank you for watching.